get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Rodgers with the handoff to Aaron.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On second down now, it's Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And it appears they'll go for it here on fourth down. A big call on the game's opening drive.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
He'll get this to Lazard. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 22-yard line.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 13-yard line. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to keep it here. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. That is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
Steven Sims now on the return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Sims on the return. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. A run here for J.D. McKissick. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Preston Smith on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
they'll run with McKissick. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. Got an open man, finds Gibson.
Haskins pass.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
1st down, Washington.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
He was tackled.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, Haskins. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Richard Rodgers, that time. And it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down. And
here's Haskins out of the gun. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Roughing the passer defense.
unbelievable.
Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
The Washington ball carrier.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
On 2nd and 7, Haskins finding his target. It's Cody Latimer. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Washington first down.
Now it's Haskins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Pass. Intended.
By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. They'll run with Peterson. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Packers' 5-yard line.
They try again with Peterson. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
He was brought down.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Haskins. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Makes the score Packers 6. Washington.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23.
Down at the 23-yard line. That's a gain of 7.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers. Devin Funchess, 77 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Rodgers going to throw. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
Here's Sims to return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased. They didn't punch it in for 6 points, but they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Haskins' pass complete to Cody.
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Here's McKissick, and very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
McKissick, the Washington ball carrier. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards.
Third down. Here's Haskins. And that is incomplete.
Haskins' pass. Thrown to the
So on fourth down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. Tyler Irvin back deep. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And he's going to be trapped inside his own 5. A very curious decision to bring that one out.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one. And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess, and that'll bring up second down. Here's Jones. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter.
They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. Powering forward. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Haskins.
I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. That puts him in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
At the 2-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Buying time to his left. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
Point conversion.
He told us he was going to hit the end zone a couple times in this game. I just don't know that he envisioned doing it in the 1st quarter.
He probably did. I'm not sure we
We
did,
did, yeah.
right? Because all the great ones, that's what they do. They dream about it, right? They think about it. They envision it. They think it's going to happen and almost will themselves into it. I just look at what he's done so far and just wonder, what's left to come? Let's sit back and enjoy this one.
Here's Sims to return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Return. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah.
Haskins hit, and he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
33, Aaron.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
The 17-yard line.
Now Rodgers. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown.